Hey folks, if you're shocked or offended with the title of this video, first of all, I apologize for that. But the title is a video that was sent to me via WhatsApp from my brother. So of course, I'm just giving my feedback on my response to that particular video. I will leave the video links, because there's two of them, in the description box. So I would encourage you to sit, because a lot of things I'm going to say right now won't really, for some of you, won't tarry up until you watch the actual video yourself. Okay, so in regards to some of you, it won't necessarily be your problem, but the problem still would have affected you in one way or the other. Okay, so what the hell am I talking about? Oops, my other phone's going off. It's a curse of having two phones. All right, let me just stick it on silencer for a second so it doesn't interrupt what I'm doing here. Just bear with me 1 second. Bear with me 1 second. I do apologize about this. There we go. Right, so, the nigger factory. Okay, so it's basically talking about the intended destruction of black people via reputation and impression. Now, you really need to watch a video to really get to make sense of this. Now, it affects most of the, it affects everyone really, but the effect is more so the blacks in America, more so, even though it does affect us here in the UK also. I shall touch on that a bit more. Yeah, so reason why I'm making a response to this particular video is it moved me because now as we all know, there's lots of conspiracy theories out there, and some conspiracies, you know, they have some legs behind it, and some conspiracy theories are frankly just ridiculous, absolutely, you know, insane. But I wouldn't even class this as a conspiracy theory, because if you watch the video, The Nigger Factory, both parts, it's right there in front of your face. The same way the sky is right up there and the clouds are right there in front of your face. The truth behind that video is it's right there, and we all have been affected by it one way or the other. So in terms of the effects it's had on me, even though I don't live in America, even though I'm not really a hard hip hop fan, and the type of hip hop that's played in America, it's not really my thing. I would have been affected by it in terms of someone would have stereotyped me. Somebody would have been affected by the impression that the nigger factory has created over years and years and years. And it could have been something to do with dating, and someone would say, well, fuck me, I don't want nothing to do with that fucking animal, or I don't want my daughter associated with that animal. You see how it would have affected me. And that's why I say you really need to watch the video. It's a must-see video. Now, on the positive note, if I can call it that, I'm grateful that I was born where I was born and when I was born. I was born obviously here in the UK, 1963. So therefore, I wasn't really sucked in too deeply in the mindset of the nigger factory. So in terms of the nightlife and the music that I gravitated to the boogie scene, the let's get up and have a good time and let's all party. And the good thing about that is that environment includes everybody. I'll give an example of that. If you was to go onto YouTube and click in B-boy dance competitions. B-boy, if you don't know the terminology, what b-boy means, it's to do everything to do with breakdancing. So when it comes to competitions, you got Koreans, Japanese, Russians, various European nations, America, Brazil. The whole world is involved in the whole sort of dance fever thing. There's an artist from the 70s. Most of you won't know who he is. George Clinton. He coined the terminology "one nation under a groove," and that's the generation I come from. The one nation under a groove. Our drugs was the music. Our drugs dealer was the DJ. That was our drugs. The love of the music and the joy of movement and happiness and a happy vibe. That was the drugs of my generation. By the time we got to the late 80s and the gangster rap came in, the NWA, yo motherfucker, I'm the wrong nigga to fuck with. That was the birth of the Angry Nation, and the nigger factory really kicked in. So like I said, to some of you, a lot of you, I'm not really making much sense. So you really do need to watch this video to make sense of what I'm saying. So really what I'm doing, I'm just doing my part of sharing or promoting that video, the nigger factory. And I'm also sort of giving my angle on it. Now, in terms of here in the UK, there is, I've got to go back to the unfortunate side. We have drill music and grime and stuff. And unfortunately, they're an extension of the nigger factory, their mindset in terms of, but not all youngsters, but unfortunately they have been brainwashed into the nigger factory, I'm afraid. So anyway, okay, enough about me, right? Watch the video for yourself, and everything I'm saying will make total sense to you, okay? Thank you very much. Thank you for your time, for watching. I do appreciate you got things to do, and I do not take your time for granted. Thank you very much. Okay, bye.